Hello, everyone. Hello. Is Anoxy. So, tonight I'm going to continue with more Age of Empires. However, for now I'm just going to kind of chat my way through my Twitch. What do I want to call it? My Twitch ad break. Because that's a thing. Do we want to post this over on YouTube, though? So that we can stay up to date with what in the world is going on YouTube. But yes, hello. Absolutely amazing to see y'all. Babe, could you do me a huge favor when you get up? I forgot my iPad. Could I has it? It's sitting out on the buffet thing. Anyway, sorry. Hello. I has to let him know something for me. So yeah, no, I have actually been having. Oh, could you also grab me? Never mind, I shouldn't drink it yet. I will leave it. I was gonna have you grab me a monster, but yeah, I'll drink one tomorrow. We'll do this without the caffeine tonight. We'll just have our water, which is good for us. Healthy. So, anyway, it has been so fun bringing y'all this game, and yes, I know I started with the tutorial, Ascent of Egypt, and I know that I'm sure there are people who are like, why? I did that on purpose. Yeah, just a tap of it. Thank you. You are a doll. I love you. I'll be there soon. Probably only gonna go like an hour and a half or so. Let's get out of that. What? You're such a jerk. He is a jerk. He's being a jerk to me. He's being mean, y'all. Oh my god. My brain has forgotten what I want. What was I looking for? There was something I was looking for, and it's probably on my phone, so I'm gonna have to, like, sadly pull my phone out. Trying not to do that. There it is. Not always the smartest. It's okay. I forgot to log into something on my tablet so that I could watch. Okay, thank you. We'll do this the long way. I don't care. So I have to log into this on my tablet so that I can actually watch stream. There's like, I got a new one recently that I hadn't gotten around. Bad me. Okay. There we go. Now that I have everything ready to go, ad break should be finishing up, so we will be able to roll into our game here in just a second. I gotta get things situated and settled. There we go. There we go. So ad break should be finishing up. We're gonna get started on don't know why this is still making noise. It shouldn't be. There we go. There we go. Okay. So now that I have everything set up the way it should be, ta-da! Look at that. Now I don't have to worry about whether or not I'm doing it right. Lol. There we go. Okay. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. I'm going to swap over to our live scene. We're going to look at our game. So, why is it doing? There we go. As I said, I know that I kind of started this and I was like, hey, for funsies, let's do the tutorial. But in all reality, it's been really fun to do the tutorial with y'all. And it's been actually just a really great time for me to be able to share this with you. Stream snack. Stream snack! And it's meat. So much meat. But yes, so it has been terribly fun, in my opinion, to be able to share with y'all the tutorial and everything. But as notice, what we need to notice here, it says experienced Age of Empire players may start with scenario 9, the river outpost, which happens to be, y'all, where we ended. So let's listen to our British friend explain to us about the river outpost, and then we can hop right into it.
For centuries, the Nubians of the south have attacked and pillaged our cities in Upper Egypt. Pharaoh Senusret III is determined to deal with them for good. His plan is to subdue Lower Nubia by building forts along the Nile River all the way to the Fourth Cataract. To the south of your position, there is an island on the Nile, which would be an ideal location for such a fort. Explore the island, clear it of enemies, and build a town center and 2 sentry towers there. But remember to be wary of Nubian raiders coming down the river.
So yeah, we're gonna have some fun with that today. Okay, so I gotta make it so I can see both. Alright, I just want to make sure that my game audio isn't higher than mine, because I am pretty good at that. Sadly, I'm actually really good at that. Alright, so let's go to our history lesson before we hop into it. Following the first intermediate period, Prince Mentuhotep II, circa 2061 to 2010 BCE, yes babe? The 11th dynasty built on the successes of his predecessors and reunited Egypt by defeating the rulers of, excuse me while I attempt to pronounce this, Heracleopolis, I'm going to try that, in Lower Egypt. This ushered in a new period in Egyptian history called the Middle Kingdom. Mentuhotep II made Thebes the capital of the kingdom and is sometimes referred to as the Second Menes, in remembrance of the first ruler of the Old Kingdom, identified with Narmer, who we have already learned about, who united Egypt centuries before. Egyptian society had changed drastically since the Old Kingdom, despite attempts by Middle Kingdom pharaohs to emulate their predecessors from the previous era. Local officials had much more power and wealth, and it became easier for them to rise in rank. These differences are apparent in Egyptian art of the period. Pharaohs were no longer the only ones commissioning art, as local rulers and the upper class could do so as well, resulting in greater variety and diversity of artwork, which is really kind of cool, honestly, because, yeah, fine, it's great to depict the king or the queen on everything, including the money, but, like, it adds sort of like an addition of like what life was like, you know. What?
Just don't forget to wake me up so I can be.
Yeah, I know. We got our meeting.
Okay.
I love you.
Love you, baby.
He was at least nice enough to wait for me to have a break in what I was saying. Conflict with Egypt's southern neighbors, the Nubians, was very common in this period, but it was not until the reign of Senusret III, circa 1878 to 1860, so not that long, honestly, BCE that Egypt made significant conquests in the south. Senusret III led 4 military expeditions against the Nubians and managed to bring Lower Nubia in the north of the region under Egyptian control. To consolidate these conquests, the pharaoh ordered his subordinates to build a network of fortifications along the border to block further raids by Nubians. Senusret III is also known to have led a military expedition into Canaan, but his main achievement was bringing in stability and prosperity to Egypt. During his reign, the cults of Osiris and Amun became increasingly popular, and Osiris would become a very important god of the afterlife, where he served as both ruler and judge. Senusret III also finished the construction of Amun's temple near Karnak, begun by Mentuhotep II. This temple was the largest religious building ever constructed at its time. The reigns of Senusret III and the other kings of the 12th dynasty are considered to be a golden age for Egypt. Let's go start it. Okay, so we want to get here, and we need to take these out first. Okay. So let's start here, because it sounded like they're really only gonna attack me. Oh, I need... I gotta think about what I need here. Because... no, I'm gonna save enough to build at least one warrior when I get done. So, the thing is I'm not 100% sure if they meant I would only be attacked on the river, or if they would actually land a raiding party and attack me. I also have no idea right now if this land is actually one contiguous thing with just a river running through it and shallows. So we are going to have to do this the hard way, I guess. So I do have quite a bit of stuff already unlocked because I am already in the Bronze Age. So the game has given me a bit of a boon in the form of sort of speeding that up. However, it has also given me, I don't want to say a bit of a handicap, but a bit of a handicap because I wasn't able to progress that myself. So I have probably none of the early level, what would I say? Like the early level, research. There we go. I had to think of the word. My brain totally shut off. But yes, I won't have any of the early level research, most likely. So that's the downside, the trade-off, I guess, of that. Sorry, I'm having to answer... answering some actually rather important stuff over on Discord. I try not to Discord while I'm playing, but sometimes honestly it's just way more important because I have my Discord server, I have my Minecraft server, I have a Pal World server that isn't open to the public right now, but like I have quite a bit of stuff that I have to kind of keep. Yeah, see, so I already know there's ships. I already know there is a form of scouting. Gold. We're going to go gold. Okay, hold on. This tells me something. I have axemen, which tells me that yes, I do have upgrades. So plus we have upgrades. So we have pretty much the basic upgrades. So there's going to be more that I'm going to need to do. Oh, not enough food yet. Okay. So I'm going to send him. We're going to have him. The downside is I'm probably cut off right now from being able to use ships. And ships are so important to me. I'm not gonna lie, and you'll find this in all of the Age of Empires games. I'm going to play with y'all. I live on fishing. I am a fishmonger at heart. If the sea wasn't terrifying, I would live on it. I love water. I never had a mermaid phase. I'm not gonna lie, I never had a mermaid phase. I had a siren phase though. Is that the same thing? Thoughts. Anyway, so knowing that I am probably cut off from the water is a big deal because I use that so much. So that kind of sucks. It's not the end of the world though. It's really not. I mean, it's kind of just going to depend on what they opt to do here, how the game plays it. So we're going to do a little bit more exploration. I'm just kind of, I honestly right now I'm playing a little slow. And I know that. But I'm just kind of exploring and seeing how things go, because I'm going to need to know, are the Nubians actually attached to my land? Is this something I'm going to have to focus on? Because I don't 100% remember the AI of, ooh, let's not go away. What is your aggro range, bro? A-hole. Alright, we're gonna walk him back to town, and he's probably gonna die to that thing. Or he's just gonna piss it off again. Who knows? But yeah, so that's where we're at on this. And, you know. I don't mind. I don't mind though. You know, it's just one of those things. So we do have some stuff up. I can now do the wheel, which will make things faster. Probably gonna build 2 more. I really wish I'd found some stone. I might. You never know. I might find some stone. Hold on. Oh, is that shallows? No, that's not shallows. Okay. So, yeah, let's get back to town. Let's build some houses. Hey, stop. Okay. So we've got this guy. We're gonna build some houses. I'm gonna try to build, like... There we go. I know I'm gonna need that siege workshop. I absolutely know it, because we're gonna have to put siege weapons onto... So this is a nice conundrum here, because do I build the siege workshop now and just build up some siege weapons? Or do I build my dock now and build up scout ships? And I think I'm going to do both, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to build both and then only stock up scout ships for now. Because that's going to be such a real problem in the game, you know. So let's see. What was I doing? There we go. Had to get things set up. So I used my tablet to check like my bitrate and stuff, and I just like to make sure that everything's cool. It was giving me a little warning. Another little alligator, crocodile. Okay, so it appears that the Nubians are not actually on my land. So that's a thing. Hmm. Yeah, it appears I'm actually alone on my island. So the likelihood that I'm going to have to, like, super, super rush anything is kind of low. I say kind of because there really is never, like, a 100% that you're not going to have to rush something. So, there's that. We are going to upgrade our woodcutters because, you know... Oh! Thank you so much, Maury Elbos. Maury Elbos. I do apologize. I'm probably saying that wrong. Because I want to say Maori, and I'm almost positive that's wrong. But thank you so much for the follow. I always do enjoy follows. I hope you're having fun with the stream and for staying up with me. I know it's really late. Like, my God, it's like 1 a.m. Salted meat. Stream snack. I'm eating like, I don't want to say like a caveman, but I am eating cured meats as they would have in years past. So, I am being historically accurate. Har har har. Always kind of fun, right? Okay, you're taking forever, but we'll get there. All right. Okay. Right now I'm really intrigued because I feel like since I'm kind of hiding from the Nubians, what I should do is build stuff down here. So that's actually what I'm going to do if I can, which I can't. You just get to sit here for now. That's why. It does have to be sentry towers. They'll be woodworkers soon enough. There we go. Thank you for the trophies there on YouTube, Absinthe. There we go. I want to see something because I didn't get an alert for that. Did I mess up and turn off my alert box? I did, that's why. So my alert box is off, that's why I didn't hear that. I'm sorry. There we go, alert box back on. Now I can actually hear things. I am so sorry about that. I forgot I had done that. Okay, we are down to no food makers because I am now relying almost... Actually, you know what? No, we are going to come piss off this crocodile. I'm tempted to try to take out that, but that takes about 6 or 7 villagers. So shallows, but not walkable. Oh, they can see me if I'm not careful. Build another war galley. Okay. Wrong one. I feel like I am gonna have to have some more of them. Hmm. Okay, so we are gonna get 6 more villagers. We're gonna kind of put them up in between. Oh, this is one of those where, like, I feel like this has been too easy. Like, part of me legitimately feels like I need to be bracing. I just don't necessarily know what I'm supposed to be bracing for. Hmm. Frick, frack. Just not being able to have, like, I'm not gonna lie, just not being able to have fishing ships is really annoying. Because and I think all the stone is in the middle too. Mm. Okay. This is where we get smarter than the average bear and actually build down by my dock. Trying to think like how many ships I should build. God, those take 180 per. Well, here's the interesting part, and I'm going to say this. If I make this a little more interesting and probably a little more drawn out, and I build a slight army and head to this island here, possibility. A little bit of a distraction, maybe. We will see. Automatic reseed. We're gonna move you to down here. I need to build another one of these. Okay, so you are built. We have a chariot archer. Can have a compound bowman. Don't hiccups. No! No hiccups. I hate hiccups. I do. I absolutely hate the hiccups. are scout ships, so I should be able to go after them soon. Two of those first. And then we're gonna go 3 of those. And I say that because we're going to have to slip between a couple of these towers. Because we're gonna have to get to where they don't get attacked the moment they get landfall. Okay, so everyone is... Well... No, because if I do it right, what I can do... Hold on, I really want to do a little bit of exploration. Don't do it. So I want to see something. Can I technically just... Oh god, why? No. Okay, so the shallows don't reach the whole way. I wonder if I can lure this. So what I can try to do is kill their archers. Yeah, I can probably take out this dock. Because I'm betting this ain't gonna move, which is silly. Okay, so we're gonna let that go. You guys are doing your thing. We are collectoring all of the fun. I am gonna need more of y'all, though. I'm gonna do it that way. Yeah, y'all are just gonna go at it. Okay, so I think what I can do is I can drop off like right here. I think right here. I mean, this be damned. We'll have to just deal with the croc. What a crock of shit! But yeah, I think that'll be fine. I think we'll be good. We're doing a farm. Oh, hold on. Hold the phone. I don't have a government center, and I'm betting, I am 100% betting that there is something that's going to help me if I actually get this. So we're gonna get this right now, and we're... Ooh, what am I getting attacked at? There they are. Back up, guys. Come on, focus one. Because I'm gonna lose one of you. Because they're focusing. They have tactics. I hate it when they have tactics. On the upside, again, those are scout ships versus my war galleys. I should be okay. Crossing fingers, y'all. Oh, I would say it's going well. Oh god, more. I knew it was going to happen. I knew eventually it was going to be a thing. Alright, you can go back here. Barracks units. I think this one and then this one are going to be my two best bets. Okay, so we are slowly but surely taking out their ships. I don't know why. Okay, so I'm gonna need you, good sir. To build more houses. I require the ability to have more people. I think I can put that stupid thing in a ship. If I can't, we're gonna have to do this 2 different ways. Oh no, I can. Okay. Okay, so they have officially fallen. So let's go this way. But yeah, no, the game is going good. I think, anyway. I'm not 100% perfect on that idea, but I think the game is going well. I'm pretty sure that I have managed. Back up. There we go. So I don't know if I actually have to defeat all 3 towers or not. Oh, we're gonna lose a couple people to this. Get over here. How many? Okay, so not much. Ooh, can we not try to kill our own people? I can't remember if this is one of those games where it does, but like... Okay, it looks like not. Because in, I think it's Age of Empires 2, your siege weapons can actually hurt your people. Okay, so let's get... Okay, so there's 4 of them. The bastards. You... 3 of you, 2 of you. 2 of you come here. 2 of you come here. It's gonna take long enough with just 2. Okay. Not much of an army. Hasn't taken us too long though. Towers are down. Towers are down, so yay. Okay, so now I just have to get you guys over here. And then we can build our 2... Oh god. Actually don't have enough. Oh no. Well, it looks like we're doing 2 things here. First things first, however. Town... Nope, that's a temple. Town center. Right smack dab in the middle. Y'all move. Y'all move, please. Thank you. So the Nubians still exist somewhere on this map. At least one... There they are. Why are you attacking a thing of wood? I don't understand. Okay, so we're gonna have to gather up some, you know. What was I doing? You can go back to that. Oh, that's over here. Boop. There it is. I was like, how do I upgrade my tower? I'd forgotten how to upgrade my tower and I was very sad. It happens sometimes. Oh look, more wood. All the wood. Every wood. I don't even care, we're gonna just mine stone. I love the fire just over the thing. There's just the animated fire over it. Okay.
Risking their lives, your builders managed to construct the fort on the Nile River Island. It is only one of many forts, but it is certainly the most important as it controls access to the river itself. Your stalwart soldiers man the fortifications, and thus the Nubians have given up on their attempts to raid Egypt. You do not believe the Nubians will be stopped permanently, but your actions have brought peace for the time being.
I didn't actually do what I was supposed to do, y'all.
The forts along the Nile have brought peace to the south, but the Libyans have once again become a problem. They have been raiding the coasts and intercepting trade ships bringing goods from other lands to Egypt. Recently, they captured an important ship belonging to the pharaoh himself and carried off a treasured artifact sent to him by the kings of Canaan. Build a naval base in this area of the coast and attack the Libyan raiders in the Nile Delta. Recover the stolen artifact and return it to your town center.
Okay. Amenemhat the Fourth, circa 1815 to 1807 BCE, stepped in the footsteps of his father Amenemhat III and his grandfather Senusret III. He finished his father's building projects and launched several military and trade expeditions to secure Egyptian interests within her sphere of influence. Trade was thriving, especially in the cities in the Levant, such as Byblos in modern Lebanon. Amenemhat IV died without a male heir, so his sister, Sobekneferu, maybe, became the first woman to rule Egypt. Only 2 years after her succession, she died suddenly and without an heir, ending the 12th dynasty. The 13th dynasty was considerably weaker than its predecessor. The 13th dynasty was considerably weaker than its predecessor, and Egypt descended into a gradual decline. Its rulers, unable to control the whole country, allowed Libyan raiders and migrating semi-nomadic peoples from the northeast to move freely into Lower Egypt. Of these peoples, the Hyksos were the most dangerous. They started to replace local rulers, creating their own state within Egypt's borders. This period is described as the Second Intermediate Period by historians, and lasted until the eviction of the Hyksos many centuries later. Egyptians were early innovators in boat building because of the importance of the Nile for transporting goods and the role of trade in the eastern Mediterranean. Naval battles were comparatively rare in Egyptian history. However, as the Egyptians did not have ambitions to become a maritime power during this period. Nevertheless, Egypt fought in 2 notable sea battles for the defense of the kingdom. The first was the siege of the Hyksos capital of Avaris, between circa 1570 and circa 1544 BCE, when the Egyptians used boats to take control of the canals around the city. The second battle was much later, during the reign of Ramses III, who fought a naval battle against pirates and raiders of the Sea Peoples at the Battle of the Delta, circa 1175 BCE. Ramses won the battle, and Egypt was one of the few civilizations to survive the initial decades of the Bronze Age collapse, when migrating peoples destroyed most of the established Near Eastern civilizations. Sea warfare of this era revolved primarily around hand-to-hand fighting. Ships closed with each other, and soldiers boarded enemy ships or engaged in missile fire. Ships needed to be fast to catch enemies, but also had to carry a contingent of troops for boarding. Successful battles depended on bringing overwhelming strength to bear on isolated parts of the enemy fleet. By the way, Absinthe, I do believe I was choking or hiccuping. I'm not sure which. I do apologize. Okay. So bring artifact, capture artifact. Don't kill artifact, whatever the artifact is. We're going to do our pretty basic. Okay, we're going to get food going first. Alright. So I am going to go off the assumption that I can build a damn fishing ship with no problem. Hopefully. I am probably going to need gold eventually, which is why I'm making more peoples. Okay, gold. Let me see what I'm doing. Trees. Okay, so as usual, we're starting here. Okay, so we're in the bronze, and they've at least given me basic. Absolutely basic. Because what I love is I get everyone else, but I don't get the friggin' dock upgrades. Like, that's such bull. Rude. Look at how cute my ships are, though. They're adorable. But this is a naval battle, which means I am most definitely going to feel it from the sea. So we are going to once again need a crap ton of tree people. So, lumberjacks, woodcutters, what is that called? What are you? You're a woodcutter. Okay. We need woodcutters, y'all. But for now, and until I can, you know, wrest control of the seas, which could be a while, honestly. Okay. I can't get my hand in. Okay, so actually I'm going to do something. We're going to pour my jerky out. I'm going to then lay it on top of its wrapper so I don't have to keep sticking my hand in the damn container. Honestly, just basic Old Trapper original. Seriously, unflavored jerky is the best for him, in my opinion. Followed very closely by teriyaki. Okay. So I can do that, and I can build one of those. Awesome. Protection on the high seas. It's all about balance. And a loss of sanity. I didn't intend for that to take up all of my food. I probably should have looked before I did that. Hmm. Okay, we're just gonna explore our island, see what we see. It's always good to know your land, you know? Hmm. Honestly, not a lot of area this time. Does kind of limit me on certain things. Lots of wood, though, which helps. Ah. Problem. There is a tower right there. Hmm. That tells me two things. One, I really, really, really am going to want to get the siege workshop. And two, this is not going to be as easy as I thought it was going to be. Let's just be honest. I keep dropping the tiny pieces. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. Tuna fish, salmon fish, whale. Whale, whale, whale. I'm not funny, I know. What did I... Oh, yeah, I built you for things. I was like, I wanted you to build. Population control. I do not know who that is. Not in the slightest are her and I friends. Okay. The fact that those are still fishing boats and not fishing ships tells me that he probably hasn't updated certain things. So I might be safe for now to still use the seas. Be a great thing. Nope. How did I know that son of a bitch? Okay, we're gonna have to keep some of these ships around. And I need to speed destroy that tower. Okay. You're doing your thing. We're doing our thing. Because, yeah, I need to be able to get close. Siege workshop it is, I guess. Okay, he's doing his thing. Get repaired, you jackass. Okay. Well, that's part of my problem. We're gonna get that, and then we're gonna get that, and now we will focus other things. In the meantime, however, could you please come collect more wood, sir? I need more. I am gonna strip this place of all of its wood by the end of this one. I'm not gonna lie. Totally gonna. Trying to think about what's gonna be. Oh, god darn it. I'm trying to find a place I can build this. What's gonna help me? Not really. Alright, let's get that built. So my woodcutters can carry more now. They should work faster. That's a huge, huge boon. How many berries are left? Okay, I'm gonna take one of you off of there. Horse and elephant units. In all reality, I don't really come across them enough, so I'm not 100% worried about the horse and elephant units. But okay, so that's working. No, let's not build another war galley, actually. I love the fact that the AI is smart enough to go after the damaged one, but not smart enough to realize it's outnumbered. Okay, we're gonna repair them all. They've all got minor damage. Oh, a chariot. There we go, 4 of those. Guys, can we not, please? Come on now. Yeah, let's figure out where these guys are coming from. Actually, let's just go start killing their people along the shore. It's make them scream and cry for mercy. Right there. Back away from the shore. Scream, you bastards, you pixelated bastards. I promise I'm not usually like this. Okay, you need to come back here for repairs. You should also probably come back here for repairs. But they've got more ships coming your way, so I can't. Can, however, do that. Okay. You two come down here. All right. I think we're doing this. We're doing pretty good, actually. Kill that guy. Kill the person building it. Boy, I swear to God. The AI sometimes in this game is so just done. So done. Yeah, because, again. So I did not realize that there was 2 towers. That sucks. Because these two are not going to manage it. Oh, yeah, we're gonna get real close, but no cigar on that one. That's my own fault. Should have scouted better. That's alright. It's only one. We're good. And we have a pretty consistent gold supply right now, so we're okay. Plus, I'm being annoying. I'd rather be annoying. The other thing I love. I can do that. So I should probably add that soon. Yeah. And oh, actually, we're gonna. Okay. Okay, could all of you back up? Don't know why they always insist. Like they literally always insist. Okay, you're full health. Just start doing do the thing. Okay. You're full health. You're not. You are. You are... You three are not. Okay. Okay, so at this point, we're doing this. I do apologize for not warning y'all about that ad break. I completely forgot about that ad break. Okay, so the sentry towers aren't going to mean shit because I'm going to be able to move on to this island. You're full. And I realize doesn't mean much right now, but I promise it will in a minute. Here's that. Okay. Because we're probably going to have to actually invade this time. Stop attacking my houses. Did I tell you you were allowed to attack my houses? I do believe that was a no. I did not. Rude. Rude! How dare! Okay, so you guys move. I'm not gonna need y'all here anymore. I can't build a town center. So I can build one of these though. I'm gonna move those. Oh, that might be a sign of bad things if it gets close enough to unload. Y'all, could you keep following it? Don't. Well, you just let it drop its cargo. On the upside, idiots. Okay. We have to be a little more aggressive here. Yeah, we're gonna lose that ship. Focus that first. We can take out just a regular bowman. God. Upgrade your crap. This is so fun. Just like over. Okay. Ooh, this is gonna be an interesting adventure. I don't even have a barracks, y'all. I legitimately have been doing this minimal everything. Probably not the smartest way I have ever done that. Okay, you need repairs. Alright. So, we're gonna do this with like the most minimal army ever, and it's gonna be amazing. Guys, can you all decide how you want to do this? Okay, there we go. Get rid of their dock. Now it's time to roll up on them their peoples and absolutely ruin their motherfucking day. So the upside about this game is that won't attack me. How do I know that won't attack me? Because this is not at a time period, quote unquote, wherein that has the capability to attack me. Get that stupid thing away from me. So technically I could take my horsemen over here and attack that. Am I gonna? Nope. I'm gonna let my little siege engines do their stuff. I didn't build them for nothing. Okay, again, wise choice would be to kill the thing that's building. I don't understand this game some days. Could you go after the thing that's attacking our stuff, please? Thank you. Drop them off here. Guys. You're like not doing your jobs. I'm asking very minimal out of all of you. Oh my god. There's more fish. Go find them. Are y'all just incapable of attacking things? There's the artifact. Okay. Y'all are having tons of fun now. Really? You are utterly disappointing, good sir. Let's go. Sadly, it's gonna probably take the long way. So the AI is not going to tell them to walk here. So I'm going to tell them to walk here because the AI in this game is sometimes a little funky. Okay, kill the villager, kill the doc. The doc does not deserve to live. Okay, so we're gonna take you guys. Look at that. Absolutely minimal. 4 siege engines and a couple horse. And look at me. We are about to win. And part of that is, I've played this game repeatedly. Part of that is, this is a tutorial. And part of it is, honestly, this is kind of, like, the AI in this is restrained by the way they could code it back in 97. Even with the upgrades, because of the definitive, it's still limited. Thankfully, the creators did not want to ruin a perfectly good game.
The Libyan raiders are defeated and their ships burned. It is unlikely that this will be the end of them, however. As long as the trade between Egypt and her neighbors prospers, there will always be those wanting to steal our wealth. Our people have endured many dark nights, but finally Egypt awakens to the dawn of a new era.
Okay, so I'm going to back out of that. We got through 2 of the 4 that were left. There is 2 more. However, it is almost 2 in the morning. I have stuff that I have to do in the AM regarding my kids and such. So I am going to be leaving for now. I'm hoping to be able to get back to this today. Like I said, I really do want to go through all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all 10 of these at some point. I don't 100% think we're just going to go through all of them without me playing something else in between. If we do, that'd be a damn miracle. And as I said, we are going to be going from the tutorial to probably Yamato, but I am going to leave it up to my Discord, might put it on my Twitter, I don't know, things like that, so that people can kind of vote on that. Good lord, I need an Instagram. Do I have an Instagram? I think I have an Instagram. I just don't use it. But yeah, so here we are. Got 2 more left to do, and we will finish those and then forge forward with the ancient world. I cannot wait to see y'all next. I hope you have the best day you can and the best day you deserve. Have a great one, y'all. Bye.